Hôm nay chiều thứ sáu 7:30 ở Solvang City. Họ có một cái parade đầu tiên lúc 7:30 tối. Một nhóm có chừng 200 người á, họ cho người tự do vô đi diễn hành chung, và cái đó thì họ kéo một cái lá cờ, xe kéo một cái nhà, cái lá cờ với một con chim, không biết tượng hình đặc biệt như thế nào. Viking là những người chiến sĩ đầu tiên trên trận mạng, chiến sĩ tiền tuyến.
Happy Danish days. Thank you. Thank you. Happy Danish days to you.
Happy Danish days.
Chúng ta đi vòng vòng ở downtown của Solvang đó. Thì ít người nhưng mà thì là một cái traditional, hàng năm có cái ngày lễ của người ta, có cái festival vào cuối mùa hè là mười mấy tháng 9 đó. Hôm nay là 16 tháng 9.
Hey, the last Danish days, Sarah was here. Yeah. They have a little
candles. All the candles over here, please. Okay.
I think Lauren and Lex were going to do one at some point.
Welcome dancers from Stockholm. Hello there.
Buổi tối ngay cái góc phố bán gift shop.
Not so much yours, but the ones.
I actually had it in a white chestnut false transport.
Sao đang ở đâu? Ngồi trên cao đó hả? Ngồi đó coi đi. Ok, rồi. Thì tới nãy giờ quay hình vòng vòng này chơi. Đó. Thì ngồi ở đối diện hay là bên hông? Ok, bye. Bye.
For the Great Danes. They told me they were the greatest Danes. I want to welcome you all to the opening ceremonies for Danish Days for 2022, the 85th celebration of the 25th anniversary of the founding of the city of Solvang. And you're in for a treat. We want you all to become Danes, those who aren't. And the first thing you have to do, if you're like me and your name ends in S-O-N, you change it to S-E-N. So from now on, I'm Richardson. I'm Jim Richardson. And then you're going to have the opportunity to learn the Danish language. I'm going to have a little, I'm going to teach you how to say a few words in Danish. And you'll even be able to say a sentence. But first we'll have the national anthems of Denmark and the United States, brought to you by Ben Olsen and Steen Skiller.
Say hi đi. You guys have a good time?
Yes.
It's simple, but it's okay, right? We enjoyed it.
To say welcome to everybody, and to this man right here. He's the leader of the professional dancers. He's been a leader for 25 years, so give him a big hand. Thank you. Solvang again. I hope you'll be coming many more years yet.
I do too.
And anybody who knows this wonderful Danish hymn are welcome to sing along, please. Okay, and it goes. Der et yndigt land, det står med brede bøger, nær salten Østerstrand, nær salten Østerstrand. Det bugter sig i Bagdad, det hedder gamle Danmark, og det er Freja Sal, og det er Freja Sal. Vor gamle Danmark skal bestå, så længe bøgen spejler sin top eternal flow, saints of eternal flow. Thank you very much. Thank you.
We are going to have the assistance of one of the Danish dancers from Kingsburg, Olivia.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets trembling, the balls bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Now for your language lesson. First word we're going to teach you in dance is Velkommen again to Solvang and to the Danish Day. So if you could say with me, Velkommen again. That sounds just like it sounds. Welcome. It's welcome again to the Danish Days. We'll have more lessons later. Right now I'm going to introduce to you the Board of Directors of the Danish Days Committee. We'll start with the co-chairs. You want to go up here, Max? Okay. Max Handberg and Brenda Anderson, the co-chairs of the Danish Days Committee. And then Rodney Nielsen. Bruce Pedersen, Linda Johansson, Martha Nedegaard, Rick Marzello, and Thomas Beckholm. There he is. That's our current Danish Days Board of Directors. Thank you. I forgot about it. He's not on the list. Heidi Nedegard also is on the board of directors. I'm sorry, Heidi. And then we can't go by without mentioning our public relations director, Anna Ferguson Sparks. Thank you, Anna. So, all busy working with them. Okay, we want to also thank you, the community service organizations that are helping us with this evening. The Solvang Chamber of Commerce under Tracy Beard, the Solvang Rotary, and the Santa Ynez Valley Rotary. And then the next folks I'm going to mention are almost the heart of this, bringing this together, and I want you to remember their names. It wouldn't happen without the city of Solvang, without the Santa Ynez Band of Chumash Indians, without the Santa Ynez Valley Cottage Hospital, and Montecito Bank and Trust, and Visit Santa Ynez Valley, and Nielsen's Building Materials. Thank you all very much. Now I'm looking for our mayor. Charlie Urich. He's at the football game. Well, you know, maybe Charlie Urich has been a very popular mayor. He's only going to be running one term, but he's done very well for the city of Solvang. And we're going to miss him as mayor. That's the best I can say for it right now for Charlie. And we're sorry that he's not here. Now we have the Danish maids. The 2020 Danish maid is Isabella Lopez. You know, because we had the pandemic, we didn't have Danish days for two years, so we've decided to have all three of the Danish maids here. The 2021 is Kyla Bandel, and the 2022 is Alina Madrid. I said 2020. Did anyone want to speak? Would you like to speak?
Hello everyone, again, I'm your 2022 maid, Alina Madrid. If this is your first time here, welcome. If this is your 50th time here, welcome again. I hope that you all are enjoying the night so far. I hope you enjoy the rest of the night, and I hope to see all of you for the rest of the weekend. And please enjoy your time, and welcome to your little town of Danish Solvang.
Martha had a gift.
Okay, so as Jim told you, because of the pandemic, we've got 3 maids this year, which is totally different than we've ever done before. But it has turned out to be such a blessing. These girls have worked hard for us to represent the Danish Foundation, Danish Days Foundation, and representing some of these Danish groups that are still here in Solvang. So as a token of our appreciation, we have a little something for each of you. Martha? We'd like to thank all of you. You did such a great job, and we know that you're going to do a great job this weekend. And I invite all of you to come get a picture with them, too.
I'd like to welcome you all. Thank you so much for coming. takes a lot of volunteers. It's not just this group up here. Some of the board members are still out there working, trying to put it together. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of volunteers, and a lot of help from the community and the city. So we welcome you all. Thank you so much, and come enjoy some of the festivities tomorrow, the axe throwing. There's a great kids corner with Lego, and we have a great Lego competition coming up. So be sure and visit all the sites where the Lego builders are. So thank you so much, and welcome.
Well, you know, there's somebody in the audience here. Let's wait. Let's do a language lesson first. I'm going to teach you a word that you can use often in Solvang. The word is tusen. Now, what does tusen sound like? Well, it sounds like 1,000. So if you'll say tusen. And then there's another word that goes with it that makes it a complete sentence. And that word is tak, T-A-K. And tak means thank you or thanks. And you put the word tusen and tak together, you get 1,000 thanks. So tusen tak for all of you being here. We just really appreciate you coming to Solvang for our Danish Days. Now, I think Hans Christian Andersen is in here somewhere, isn't he? There he is. Ronald McGee is. Hans Christian Andersen has a story for us.
Hello. I have missed you. Have you missed me? Oh, I knew you would say that. But I have a little story I'd like to share with you. You see, and when I tell stories, I like to take some paper and scissors. And as I tell my stories, as you might know, I like to make popular clip or paper cut designs, as they say. And so it is that I will tell you about my search for the perfect wife. Now, my friends have always said to me, why haven't you married, Hossi? They call me Hossi because that is Danish for HC, and that is what they call me, is Hossi. Why haven't you married? And I said, well, I have tried, but I have been searching for the perfect wife. You see, many years ago, a friend of mine asked me that, and I said, well, you see, I'm looking for three things. I need, in a perfect wife, someone who looks nice, of course, someone who can cook well, and someone who likes to read and can carry on an intelligent conversation. And he said, well, here, try some of this little cake. And I ate it, and oh, it was delicious. He said, my sister has made this cake, and she is very nice, and she likes to read. And so I said, I must meet your sister. And so I did go and meet his sister. She was nice, she was a very good cook, and she was a very nice person to talk to. But her brown eye looked that way, and her green eye looked that way, and her teeth reminded me of some picket fence with some of the pickets missing. And so she was not the perfect wife for me. And years later, I met another young lady, and oh, she was nice, she was very pretty, and she was a great cook. But I said, so what books have you been reading lately? And she said, books? Oh no, they are much too hard to read. I would much rather read fashion magazines, don't you know? Well, I didn't find much to talk about with her in fashion, as you can probably tell by the way I dress. So I kept looking, and I met another young lady years later, and oh, she was beautiful, she could talk, she had read books all around, from all over, and Then she served me breakfast, and her able skeevers were as black and hard as cannonballs. So she was not the one for me. So, years passed by, and I met a young lady from Sweden. We could still talk quite a bit. In fact, she was very learned, and we had wonderful conversations. She could cook like a dream. Oh, and she even had a voice like a nightingale. So you say, why didn't I marry her? She was looking for the perfect husband. So, my friends, here I am today, still searching. You can see me with my spyglass in hand. My heart is on my sleeve. I'm still searching, not only for the perfect wife, but for someone who can tell me how to be the perfect husband. So, gentlemen, before you start lining up to give me advice, I need to warn you, you should bring your wives just to make sure that they verify your story. Nangatak, thank you very much.
The testing. Oh, let's hear it for Randall McGee, as has Christian Anderson. Now, he'll be over at the Overhood Museum on Saturday with some more stories. It's time for another language lesson. And Randall mentioned it in his story about able skeevers being as hard as cannonballs. That's the word today, is able skeever. An able skeever is a Am I fine? Can I hear you?
Is this better?
Oh, okay. Anyhow, the next word is able skeever. I'm getting hand signals I don't even recognize. Feedback. Okay. The next word is able skeever, and an able skeever is a round pancake. It's just like a pancake that's been made into a ball. And some people do cook them as hard as cannonballs. And I bring up able skeever and Mediska Pols, which is a Danish sausage, because we're having breakfast tomorrow and Sunday on Copenhagen starting at 8:30 to 12:30, where we'll be serving able skeevers and an able skeever breakfast. And then at 11:30, right here in this place, will be an able skeever eating contest. It's free to anybody, and there are prizes to be had. Right now, we're in for some folk dancing. I'm going to reintroduce the Great Danes from Fresno. And with the Solvang village folk and the Fresno Danish dancers, come on out. I have to talk about the Solvang village dancers. They've been entertaining us for years and years during Danish days and sometimes at other weekends in the city. And they work and they work and they practice and practice. And they do such a wonderful job of it. Yes. And 1 and 2. you'll be able to see more of their dancing. They'll be dancing on Copenhagen Drive, just below Alisal, off and on tomorrow and Sunday. And it's really a sight to see. Well, I want to thank you, Tusind tak, for being here and celebrating the 2022 edition of the Danish Days. And we appreciate it, and we hope you enjoy yourselves and that you'll come back again and again. It's been a wonderful thing to see you all here. And that ends the grand opening. So enjoy yourself. Thank you very much.
We're going to play Shortage.
Không ai nhiều á. Nhiều đúng không? Là nhiều đúng không? Cái này gọi là nhảy tò mò.
Giống như mình là múa nón lá. Nãy vô cái mấy người đó có nước đầu tiên mà biết đâu mình được quyền đi về nhưng mà đâu có đi về giờ.
Okay, we're going to play something for the children.
Đó, các chị là mà để chưa lên thôi, để cho nó lên nhất thôi.
Okay, they're gonna be walks again.
Giờ đứng trong tập rồi.
Đứng đâu mà nó đâu có im đâu. Nó nói là nó biết rồi. Đó đâu. Nó nhảy như bay vậy đó. Tại vì người lớn kéo nó lên. Anh không à. Nhỏ nó bay luôn á. Còn giang tay rồi nhúng chân nữa không?
Có mai mốt rồi đó, vài năm nữa là hết sảy.
Tôi hứa với chị sau weekend này á, trước khi mà lên cộng đoàn mà cho thông báo.
Okay, we're gonna do 6 tours. Some advanced dancing here. Gather up good food.
Người tới người lớn rồi, còn nít chưa ra. Không, người tới người lớn rồi. Chuyên môn. Chuyên môn. Thứ 6 tuần tới này có ai rảnh không? Ở dưới cà phê là đó, cái ban nhạc của Thường nó mời tôi. Bây giờ tôi mời một người bạn là cái bữa đó nó trình diễn nó là bài nhạc ru không? Nhưng mà đặc biệt là nhạc ru. Nó tổ chức ở nhà đó, tại vì họ từng rồi khi tổ chức cái nhạc của tôi là tôi ngồi đó chơi, nó biết rồi, nó không đó. Nhưng mà tôi mời một số người bạn rồi, có thể là 10 người là bạn, 20 người là 2 bạn, nó còn đang sống, nó chưa đầy. Thứ 6 tuần tới 7 giờ bắt đầu ăn, rồi nó nói là nhạc chua, thì cái ban người dùng khen đó là bữa mà tôi tổ chức trong nhà cho bạn ngại nguyên cơ á, thì tôi mời Yến, rồi Trúc với lại cô Thanh Thủy, 3 người. Đó, mấy người đi thích lắm, họ đến hay lắm, chị nó coi cái show live thì nó để thứ ba. Đó là cái ban nhạc, đó là cái bạn đi.
Ăn quê hôm nóng
Đúng rồi, ăn bắp xong rồi mình đi nhà hàng.
Ăn độn trước hả? Ăn độn bắp trước hả? Nhà hàng cái đỡ tốt.
Rồi đi ha. Này chị Thảo tuyên bố chấm dứt chương trình tuần lâm của video tôi coi.
Xin chào tất cả quý vị. Anh Tâm Đỗ, Chủ tịch Cộng đoàn Riverside. Giờ tôi tuyên bố là tạm thời đêm nay là thứ 6 tại Solvang là khai mạc cho ngày đại hội của Dennis. Và bây giờ xin chào tất cả quý vị nha. Hẹn gặp lại ngày mai.
Dạ, giới thiệu đây là một sướng ngôn viên duyên dáng nhất thế kỷ. Bye bye.